Hey guys, God bless you. Pray everyone is blessed this new day. I just wanted to share this small testimony. Um, Yesterday I was at the store and I ran into this gentleman that was waiting for, his order, and he looked so down. I could just tell that he seemed down and out. So I engaged in some small conversation with him. Started off asking how he was liking the weather because it was snowing. Um, and he replied, just fine. Very serious tone. Seemed like he didn't want to be bothered. And I said, well, sir, I pray you have a good day, as our conversation went forward. And he looked at me and he goes, pray? I'm a dead man walking. And I said to him, are you? He says, yes, I have cancer and I'm a dead man walking and I won't make it through the rest of the year. And I said, sir, do you really believe that? He goes, I'm not sir, my name's Eugene. I said, Eugene, do you really believe that? Do you really believe you're not going to make it till the end of the year? And he says, yes, I believe that. And in that moment, I refused to believe that. And I said to him, Eugene, the Lord loves you, my brother. He loves you more than you can imagine. And he opened his eyes and he looked at me and he says, are you a Christian? Do you believe in Jesus? And I said, absolutely, I believe in Jesus. And he has a plan and a purpose for you, Eugene. And you have to speak life over yourself, my brother. And he had some tears in his eyes. And he goes, I'm going through so much right now. I have so much pain. I have this, I have that. And I said, Eugene, don't stop fighting the good fight of faith. You're not a dead man walking. You have to believe. You have to have faith in Jesus Christ that you are healed. And more tears started to come to his eyes, and he started to ask about me. I shared a little bit, but before I left the store, I wanted to bless him. And what better way than through a prayer? So I asked him, I said, hey, Eugene, the Lord loves you. I want you to remember this, but is it okay if I pray for you? He said, yes, and we prayed together. And when we were done praying, he had tears in his eyes, and he says to me, my back pain went away. My earache that I had went away. Why is that? And who are you? And I say, Eugene, I'm no one special. I'm a messenger from the Lord. I love Christ, and you are not a dead man walking. And he goes, I can stand up straight. Well, he was hunched over before. Now, I'm not saying this, saying that I perform miracles. I do not. But I believe in that moment, the Lord came over him. I believe that through that moment, the Lord did come over Eugene to let him know, hey, this is my way of showing you that I am real. This is my way of showing you that I exist. So I share this story because I myself, the next day, today, I'm not having the best day. And this is life. But I share Eugene's story and how I feel because in Proverbs it says, consider it pure joy when you face trials of many kinds. And I know a lot of us find that very difficult, that verse, to understand and comprehend. But on a day like today, I think about that wholeheartedly because I'm not exempt from the trials and the tough times. But what I can say today, as I progress and trust my Lord and pray and worship, I'm finding that joy. I'm finding that joy in the midst of my pain and my struggles. And I pray that you are as well. No matter what you may face today or tomorrow, if it's promised, just remember to consider it pure joy. Because there's a lot worse situations out there. A lot worse. So before I end this video, my prayer for you guys watching is that you may see the Lord's hand move in your life like Eugene did. Whether it's through feeling Him, whether it's through experiencing Him, whether it's through gaining some understanding of what to do next in your current season or situation. Trust on the Lord and consider it pure joy, all the trials of many kinds. God bless you, fam.